What was the previous combination? It was Draco versus Zombak, yes, so it was also PvT. And Protoss won it 2-0. This one will be best of 1. So in the right upper corner in orange colors we have DeVoid Xena playing Protoss, and left bottom corner, the green colors, we have BioMotor playing Terran. This is a lower bracket game. Winner goes to semi-finals or the lower bracket semi-finals between Zombek and whoever wins, which is Terran player, and then whoever wins that goes to the finals versus Draco, which is the Protoss. Okay, so Xena decided not to block possible jumping pad of the Reaper. Started with pylon gateway, everything's fine, everything as pretty much usual stuff, nothing unexpected. And there is SCV and probe scout in the same time. Okay, so probe is checking out if there are two gases at the start or not, most likely. There is nothing weird happening here. Bio checks if there is something blocking the jumping pad. No, there is not, therefore he can... okay, interesting strategy. Xena decided to block this. I believe Reaper can jump up here too, on this pad. But he cannot run around like the thing, the mineral line, so he cannot just kite in circles. He's stuck at this point, so if he comes he must go also in the same direction, and he cannot get from the other side. Probe has met the Reaper. Reaper got one kill, got one probe down, both are going for natural. And BioMotor will use the jumping pad, which I already told out before. Jump up. Protoss going for Twilight Council. I hope, yeah, that was Twilight Council. And an Adept. He's protecting the main and natural. There goes the Robo. And BioMotor goes away to scout if there is a third, and to heal out his Reaper. Bio opens with the factory next and a reactor on the barracks. He starts also the second barracks, so it's 2 racks, it's 2-1 technically. Alright. Xena has placed his Adept on the jumping pad just in case the Reaper decides to come back, and he's researching a charge upgrade. So there is warping gates coming in. BioMotor scouted the chrono boost on the upgrade, also the building. So there is charge lots pretty much coming in, and Xena is doing the explosion of gateways. Okay, and also Xena is going for harassment with 2 adepts. Meanwhile, there is a siege tank coming, which is good versus zealots, and Xena is also exploding with more gateways. BioMotor goes for steam packs research for his marines. Unfortunately, the way is blocked, the path is blocked, so Xena cannot get inside the main base. He could have gotten and tried to do some damage in natural, that was a thing. Xena goes for war prison. How many gateways that is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gateways, yes? 5, yeah, 7 gateways, and he goes for charge lots. There is a little group of gateway units, 3 zealots with charge, to Adept, Sentry and Stalker. And there is Warp Prism that will supply. There is Observer seeing what's the Bio... I want to say Zombak, but it's BioMotor going for. Why I want a plus sign to hold, I don't know. And the charge lots show themselves. They jump straight onto the siege tank. Siege tank is down. Okie dokie. And yeah, there were charge lots were warped into the main base at the same time. They are doing damage on the SCVs. And Xena is walking more in and also attacking from front. So it's two fronts, actually three fronts pretty much. It's the natural wall of the main mineral line. He has forgotten about these two zealots right now. He force fielded the ramp unsuccessfully, I must say, because the BioMotor guys didn't get through and there are more zealots jumping in. Meanwhile, he's going for Templar Archives and Forge at home while he's attacking with zealots. Zealots are running into mineral line, which is good if the siege tank is shooting. So let's see, there is 23 workers down, so 23 SCVs lost their life pretty much on this exchange. Mules are sent in battle. Unfortunately, yellow mining machines can only mine, they cannot hit as strong as they can mine. Sentry went determined on killing the tank, unfortunately didn't succeed, and Warp Prism goes down. Oh boy, those were tough. So it's 23 SCVs lost, quite a big exchange, fantastic multi-pronged attack from Xena here, and he's going for third base, and he got himself Immortal and one High Templar. He's going for +1. I believe Steam Packs, yeah, is this called? I don't know what's the research called. I'm bad caster, sorry. But resources lost are equal. Nevertheless, Xena has like triple the worker amount, so his economy is 3 times bigger. Well, you could say better. Looks like BioMotor is getting ready for some Medivac Marine drop, or he's just checking if his corner is alright, and he's trying to replenish his SCVs. Well, Xena is using the strategy called when you are in front of opponent or you have a good trade, you just ramp up your economy and get more units. He's warping into Archons. There is one Immortal. There is push happening, and he's researching +1 attack for his units, while BioMotor has +1 for his and Steam Packs for Marines. He's still hiding behind the wall. I don't know if the... well, Xena can see that there is no third base here. He has no idea about this side, if there is a third base for BioMotor or not. And there was, I guess, run by BioMotor, and Xena goes for 4th. He's researching Blink 2 and starting +2 attacks for his units. So that's a huge Protoss ball. No, it's not huge, but it's a big ball, let's say that. And he's checking for this possible third. There is nothing. He's having a Warp Prism. With Warp Prism he warps in 4 High Templar and goes for 4 Archons. Oh boy, this is going to be a massive attack. Archons do AoE damage and they are fat as F, as shielded boys. I don't know why I'm so fanboy for Protoss players always in these. Previous tournament also I was a fanboy for Protoss player, and I'm hating Protoss from all my existence. BioMotor has Marines here. He shuts down the Warp Prism, but there were 4 Zealots. And Zealots are going for the natural and going to focus down the tank, siege tank. So It's only this siege tank left. Yeah, Archon goes down. All the zealots are down and there are no supply of units. 3 Archons are down. 1 Immortal left. There are 2 siege tanks for BioMotor protecting him. Xena for some reason decided by any cost to try to move close to ramp. He can always use this flank to do some damage to workers, but he didn't. Lost an Immortal, has a bunch of Stalkers and some Zealots. As he's going for +2 and he has a blink and going for +1 armor, I believe he might want to blink onto the siege tanks. He has this one in vision, I believe, no? Yeah, he has this one in vision, so he can just run in with the zealots and get the fire from the siege tanks, and then with stalkers just jump in. Meanwhile, he's going for extended thermal lance plus free attacks and colossi, so making the ball even bigger, even more different. Zombek. Sorry. BioMotor goes for ghosts. He has built a ghost economy. Ghosts have EMP that can get rid of the shield, so if for example Xena came with Archons, he could just EMP the Archon shield off and Archons actually have 10 health. So that's pretty much I don't know how Marines much do damage. One shot pretty much. And Xena goes for 5th base. Yes. BioMotor scouted it. He has one zealot here to check out. Yeah, if this base is taken. Unfortunately for BioMotor, he didn't decide to take this base as his third. He wanted a triangular base, which then pretty much gave heads up for Xena what's happening behind him. More Colossi, more Archons coming in. Yes, the ball gets bigger. And I would say this is F2A move ball, except the fact that he has to blink Stalkers to focus down the Liberators, not the Marines. EMP managed to land, but there are 2... Yeah, that's GG. There are 2 Colossi, which BioMotor can't handle. GG, Xena moves forward to battle against Zombak.